though, I suppose.
Yeah. Share your screen. Hello, everyone. It's Lisa and Amy, or Amy and Lisa, depending which way around we are on the screen. Hi, how you doing? We thought we'd come on and do a live. So this is a bit unusual for us because we're in the same room.
We are.
Doesn't happen very often.
No.
So myself and Amy are off to an event tomorrow in London, and we're travelling down together. So we thought that I would come over today. I was going to see my son, but he's not here.
No,
so
decided to go away, didn't he?
So here we are. Anyway, we thought we would do a little live because summer kind of just got in the way for us both for different reasons. You've had a lot on with the kids, holidays. I've done the same. And September, birthdays, kids have gone back to school, just so
operations.
Much. Yeah, operations, yeah. So what we thought we'd do was we thought we would just come on and talk about Christmas. Because we're in the fourth quarter of the year. It's quite exciting. We've both got lots and lots of plans coming up over the next couple of months.
Yeah.
So we thought we would bring to you what we're doing and just have a little chat about that, really. So without further ado, we're going to kick off and we're going to talk about Amy's Jingle and Mingle event, which is in November. So over to you.
It is. Yeah, so I did a Jingle and Mingle event. I have to really think about when I'm saying that.
That's easy for you to say.
Jingle and Mingle event for the first time last year. And it was really, really successful that I am repeating it this year. And this is something that I put on, it was about the same sort of time last year, but I think a bit later in November. Because last year, in a weird sort of way, it was probably a little bit of a last minute thought. So with it going so well, at a last minute thought, I thought I'd prepare it a little bit sooner and do it a bit sooner. So yeah, this is for an event for my customers. That is my way of saying thank you to them for all of their support over the year. So for all of their orders and all of their support. And so it's a free event for my customers. Everything is subsidised by myself. And I basically hire out the local church hall. And I do it on an evening and the following morning. So the church hall are really good to let me leave the things up overnight. And this year I'm making it a little bit bigger in the sense of I'm actually doing a Copperfield raffle this time round. So last year I didn't do a raffle at all. But for me personally this year, I've had a couple of customers affected by breast cancer or general cancers this year, and I decided that I wanted to give something back with that, so I am putting on a raffle in aid of Copperfield. So all money is donated to that and will completely go to Copperfield. So behind the scenes for the last few weeks, I have been reaching out to all local companies to ask for donations of raffle prizes, and I've had some amazing, generous
got some great ones, haven't you?
Some really good ones, yeah. So to the point of today, I've heard that there might be a TV and an air fryer involved. So yes, very, very exciting about that. We got days out, meals out, days out with the children as well, soft play vouchers.
But you've been how many you've been planning this now? I would say for a good month.
Oh, at least probably more too. Yeah, I started probably in August time, certainly reaching out about or at least collating a list of raffle ideas. I've also reached out to all the community champions at the local supermarkets and things like that too. So because I was really ahead of time, some places have asked for me to reach out near at the time. I've been able to also get things like massages, nail salons and things like that to donate prizes. So a real mix and array, which is lovely as well coming up to Christmas, because what I was thinking as well is because this event is in November, whoever wins any prizes can then pamper themselves with the run up to Christmas. So what I did was I reached out to Copperfield. Now this is available for all representatives. You can get yourself a bit of a party pack effectively. And this is totally free of charge. And in this, we have got some Oh, hello. I can see people on here.
I can see people on here, but if anyone's on, please could you comment, because we don't normally do lives.
This is our first one.
I think going forward, we might be doing some more, but we would like to see kind of how it works. If you try and leave a comment and it doesn't work, I think it's because you need to be a subscriber. I think I heard somebody say you have to be a subscriber for at least 60 seconds before you can comment. So anyway, please give us a little subscribe anyway.
Yeah.
So show us what you've got in your kit. I got one of these last year.
So in this kit, I was just sorting them out. Sorry, I've got OCD. These are little cards, little business card sizes. So these are a handy reminder, so you can text the word boobs to that number and it will send you a monthly reminder to check yourself. And on the back it has the different signs to look out for and what you should be checking for. So these are really, really useful little cards. We've also got a brief introduction to Copperfield. There's probably about 10 of those. They're little leaflets. I've also got,
you're gonna have these on a table?
Yeah, I'm gonna set up the whole table for the raffle, so I'll have all of the prizes out on display so that people can see what they're doing. I've got a sheet of stickers and I've also got like a money box that is all flat packed at the moment, but that will be put together nearer the time. So that is really, really helpful, because then also it's really, really easy to then just set up a link on Copperfield website to send it in to them. So that's dead easy. So what do my customers get for it? I have created this on Canva. So this is like my little invitation to all of my customers that I have put in my campaign 10 brochures. So all of my customers have seen one of these now, apart from my zone 3, but those are the only people that haven't yet. And they will get put into my November brochures too. So yeah, so that just tells you when it is, and that I am doing a raffle in aid of Copperfield too. So also at this Jingle and Mingle, I will put on drinks and nibbles. So again, this is my way of saying thank you to my customers for all of their support over the last year. So I tend to do hot chocolate. So I do hot chocolate in the slow cooker. So when I first get there to set up, that's the first thing I do. Pop the slow cooker on, proper chocolate.
I've never done it in the slow cooker. What do you do?
How have you not? It is so proper chocolate.
Oh, right.
Cocoa powder, cream, milk. Oh, it's very rich. It's very beautiful. And then I have a bottle of Baileys as well that I can just put a proper little shot in if people want it.
Not for the kids. Oh, I see. Do that separate. Yeah.
Yeah. Separate. So yeah. So the option of having Baileys in your hot chocolate and then tea and coffee as well. And I normally do like mince pies and nibbles as well.
So just easy stuff.
Yeah, dead easy. So yeah, and nothing warm food wise. It is literally just nibbles. So yeah, mince pies. Because I'm a bit of a loony, I'm actually going to attempt to try and make them homemade this year. Last year, I was like, I didn't have enough time because I left it so last minute.
Impressed.
But I think this year I'm going to try and make them homemade, but we'll see. But yeah, so they're going to get a goodie bag when they walk through the door. So I've just got some plain brown bags. Can't see one hand at the moment.
They're in that bag.
They're in that corner. But it's not strong packaging, so unfortunately, all 100 will come out otherwise. But I bought these on Temu. So if I hold these a bit closer, they just say look, Merry Christmas. In fact, let me get one out. These are what I'm going to attach to the handle of the bag, probably just with a little bit of string.
Cute, aren't they? And to be honest, you could probably use them on your own Christmas stuff after Christmas, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Nice. So yeah, just a little Merry Christmas tag, which I just thought was quite cute. They were dirt cheap, and then I put some little packages together. So a little skincare pack, a sample pack, and then some celebrations in a little pack again.
You're very organised.
I've got to be because it's such a big event. I've created all of these because the thing is, when I get all the goodie bags out and make them all up, they will take up so much space because I have them all made up and I literally replenish them every single time someone walks through the door. So I can't make them up there and then on the evening because they will be full.
Yeah. So
I have to be prepared. So these have been done for about 2 months now. So yes, so all of that done.
Tell them about the Copperfield boob. If you work for Avon.
If you work for Avon, so you can email Copperfield and you can be sent out. I mean, it's not guaranteed because they only have a certain amount, but you can email them and they can send out via the post a giant boob that you can fill with balloons or any sort of material to bulk it out for your customers to effectively wear, and you can show them how to check for any signs of breast cancer.
I'm going to get a picture up because when I went to a seasonal showcase last week, I had my picture taken with a boob.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I'm going to find a picture. There it is.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know if you can see very well. I'm trying to. I don't think you can really. Can you? There's the with the light. So yeah, it's not really very good, is it? I can't even put the picture in because I'm not editing this. It looks really weird. It looks really weird. I don't know why you can't see, but there we go.
There we go. A bit closer. There you go. You go. So yeah, so what do I have out at the Jingle and Mingle? So I basically have out all of our Christmas items, all of our stock. So I just have one of each. And the idea is my customers are able to see, touch, smell the items so that they know what they're ordering. And they can order on the evening. They don't necessarily buy there and then, only because I do it on a Friday evening and a Saturday morning. So if they bought there and then, the Saturday morning people couldn't be able to see it. So ideally it's to take orders.
Could you do it where they could reserve it and they could have that item delivered as long as people weren't using it or trying it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I suppose you could say to people, if you want to reserve any of these items, there might be a X discount or something, and then
absolutely. The one thing just to be mindful though, I would say, is because I open everything up and out of the packaging, if it's being given as a gift, they may want it in the original packaging.
Mm-hmm.
So things like
if it's for themselves and they know that.
Yeah, if it's for themselves, that's different. But if it's being given as a gift, they may want it in the original packaging. But yeah, absolutely. And certainly more last year, the customers the following morning, if they wanted something and they were there at the end, then I would say to them, well, you can take it away with you if you want now. But yes, yeah, absolutely. So it's the idea. The idea is to have everything out. My customers get to meet with people, and it was really lovely last year because a lot of my customers are in the village that I live. People would come along and they'd say, oh my goodness, how are you? I've not seen you in ages. And they didn't realise that each other were customers, of course. And then I overheard conversations like, oh, what's your favourite Avon product then? Because they're all customers, so they know. And there were some people that bought a friend as well. So it was introducing new people, and I was able to get new customers that way. So it was really, really lovely. And it was really successful last year. As I say, I can't remember how much made, but I want to say about £500 from it last year in orders. So yeah, really successful.
You've got quite a big customer base, haven't you?
Yeah, and like I say, this is like my way of saying thank you back. Oh, I also put in Christmas cards as well in the goodie bags. I just write generic messages just saying thank you for your custom over the last year, and thank you for attending this event. It's really appreciated. So just a generic card in case the customer isn't already a customer sort of thing. It's a new person, because I open it out to the public as well. It's not just exclusively for my customers. So yes, I do write. I have cards printed actually with my business on it, my business name on it. So yeah, that's really, really good.
Would you have your kit set up?
Yes.
So if somebody was interested in joining?
Last year I didn't, purely due to lack of space, but because now I know after doing it last year what space there is in the hall, I know that I can better prep this year. So yes, I do intend to have the kit set up, and also the raffle all set out on one table as well. So that'll be one table less than I have.
So it's quite good really, because when you go to an event, you know, if you go to a church hall or you go to a Christmas event, you've normally only got one table.
Yeah.
Where for this, you can have a table for the charity, different tables for all the gifts. Because I saw some pictures of your event last year, and there was like people with buggies and prams, and they were all chatting and sitting down having a drink. So it was a little bit different, wasn't it?
It's very informal. Although I have set times for it, it's really, really informal. It's to stay as much as or as little as
so
you
what
like.
Time is it? Can people come?
On the evening, on Friday evening, 6 till 8, and then on the Saturday, 10 till 12. So yeah, and last year I did it Thursday evening and Friday morning, just due to the, again, being so last minute with it, and that being the only time that the hall was available. So with planning it much further in advance, I'm trying to get in there in the middle of November. So it's the 15th and 16th of November. And I've done it on a Friday evening and Saturday morning, so that my customers who work can hopefully make it a little bit more as well. So yeah, that's the plan.
Lovely. Sounds great. I think
So
you've
what
covered
about
everything
you?
there. So I am doing some seasonal skincare parties. Mine are going to be much smaller. So they're just going to be for up to 4 people. So they could be one-to-one consultations, or somebody could bring a friend or 2 friends, or I might even do some different ones. I'm going to probably start them mid-November, probably. Or sort of beginning of November. I've been buying things off Temu, so I've got some little mirrors. I'm going to kind of do a pink theme, because I'll put my Christmas decorations up early. My kitchen's pink, as you know. I have a white Christmas tree with all pink decorations. Everything's pink in that room.
Love it.
So it's all going to be kind of done festive. I'm going to nick your hot chocolate idea.
I will get you the recipe. It's
going
really good.
to do that. And so they will probably still get a gift bag, but they're going to come in, they'll have a little consultation form that they'll have either filled in prior, or I'll do it with them, just to talk about the skincare that they use. It's not necessarily going to be about, listen, you need a whole new skincare routine. It's just going to be introducing some different things. So
yeah,
maybe if they've never used an eye cream, or if they've never used a serum. I probably won't have big samples open. I'll have a lot of small individual sachets for people to be able to either, because I think sometimes if somebody might want to try something, they might want to try one on the hand, one on this hand, or they might want to try something on the face. But during a skincare party, you don't want to overdo the product.
No.
Probably do a little bit of teaching with the gua sha stones, because that video went quite well on the Instagram. And it will probably be no more than an hour.
Yeah.
I'll obviously have brochures, and I'll say to people, if anything interests you, just write it on the form. It doesn't mean that you're going to buy it. You don't have to necessarily buy anything. Yeah. And then you can either place an order here, or you can place an order, text it me through over the next couple of days. Depending on which time of the month will depend on which brochure I'll be giving them. So I know you've got some Christmas ones here. You've got the November ones ready. And you've also got October, where we are now. So you've got those books ready to get all prepped. I've got mine, so I'm going to be getting those ready as well. And I will probably, while I'm saying it's skincare, and I've got quite a lot of skincare, and I love my skincare, I love trying different skincare, I will probably have a small perfume station.
Nice.
Of my favourite perfumes. I know that's silly, but I think when you're familiar with particular fragrances and scents, or when you like something, I think it's easier to talk about it. Now, I will probably introduce a bit of a fragrance wardrobe.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I've got glamour, I'll probably have like my sparkly Christmas jacket, and sort of explain about the different fragrances.
Rebel, like a bit of leather and things.
Yeah, and maybe a flowery one, and talk about that. And I'll probably have maybe 2 or 3, because I think you don't want too many perfumes, do you?
It's a bit of a over what's it called, nose blind moment,
and it's not about perfume, but I want to have a few out.
Yeah.
I will probably have a few gift sets, not as many as you. I will probably have some mystery bags, a few little bits and bobs that people can buy, but predominantly it's going to be about skincare. So I'll have a couple of cleansers. I've ordered a couple of masks today.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I've used the overnight mask. I love that one quite a lot, but the couple of ones that have been rebranded, I haven't used those before, so I thought get them in. So a couple of serums, couple of masks. I've got a couple of eye creams. I'll look what's on offer. I'll probably get a couple of bits and bobs. And I think, can you think of anything else that I might need?
I think you've covered most topics there, haven't you? Really?
I think you don't want too much. I'll tell you what I did see somebody else do, and I might nick this. And it was basically 24 items wrapped up in different wrapping paper with numbers on.
That was me.
Was that you? No,
Yeah, I did advent calendars last year. Yeah.
Well, it was not an advent calendar. Basically, they come and they pick a number, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
so it would be.
It wasn't me then.
No, yeah, I've seen somebody else do it in the official wraps, I think, this week. So basically, there's something that might be worth £26, something that might be worth £1, but most are worth different price.
Oh wow, I like that idea.
So they would say pay, £4 and pick something, and it could be that they've got, a bubble bath and some samples in there, or you could put a couple of chocolates, couldn't you, or whatever.
Yeah, because I did advent calendars last year for my customers, actually, or certainly the offer. So I did 2 different types. I did a full-sized product one, and I also did a samples one. So and actually number 25 was a trial size product, so it was slightly bigger. But yeah, I got some wooden numbers and I wrapped it up in brown paper. Did I show you the pictures of these?
I think I do remember seeing them, but I didn't really know you then.
No. Oh, it's no going back now. I know. I wrapped it up in brown paper, so it was like really nice, traditional Christmassy, with wooden numbers on that I just bought on, I want to say eBay, and just tied them on with string. That reminds me of a song, brown paper, just tied up.
Sorry, I'm just still trying to figure out if anyone's left a comment. It looks like they have, but I can't see anything, so I've absolutely no clue. So I'm trying to figure it out. If anybody is watching live, please do leave us a comment, and I'm trying to figure out what on earth is going on.
But yeah, no, so those advent calendars went well. I'm just looking at our notes as to what we were going to talk about.
Okay, so that's your party, my party.
Yeah.
If you've got any ideas for us for our parties that you think we have missed, please drop us a comment and let us know what you're thinking of doing. Or we've got loads more we're going to talk about. We've got some really exciting things, so don't leave us just yet. But yeah, drop us some comments, let us know what you're thinking of doing. Have we inspired you to do anything like this? Please give us a little cheeky thumbs up as well, because we really do appreciate you watching and any support you can give us. So there's a couple of things we're going to talk about: content creation leading up to Christmas. We're also going to talk about Black Friday or Black October.
Yes.
And we're also going to talk about, I've put seasonal products customers. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure that out.
What did we figure out?
I don't know. We've made notes, honestly.
Oh, dear.
We're so good. Right.
We're excited for tomorrow. That's what it is.
Let's talk about create our own content, because we all know that Avon have stopped creating a lot of images and graphics, which in a way I do think it's good to challenge us to create some of our own graphics and images. And it's a big focus for us this year. We've been really stepping up on creating our own, and that could be taking a picture of the brochure with your own thumb on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to, it could be sat in the car.
It doesn't have to show your face at all.
Yeah.
It could be faceless content.
Yeah. So go on, you tell me the difference between faceless content and
I'm going to have to just get comfy. Sorry, for those of you that can't see, I am sat on my son's high chair and I've got the numbest bum going now.
I've got the comfy chair.
Who picked the short straw here? I feel like I need a cushion, but anyway.
Faced content and
faceless content. Sorry, I'm back in the room. So yes, faced content and faceless content is the different content creations that you can do. So faced content is literally as it sounds on the tin. Your face is on the picture or in the video that you are sharing, and faceless content. Now, this can still include your face, just to throw it out there and put a spanner on it. You can just have a picture of the brochure, and that's faceless content. Or what you could do is you could have you spraying on a perfume, but you do a voiceover. So your face isn't actually directly talking to the camera, like what we're doing here now. That would still be classed as faceless content because you're not actually speaking directly to the camera. So that is the difference between faced and faceless content. So it works both ways. Like you both, there's not one I would say that works better than the other. And for me personally, on my Instagram, I really try and mix it up a mix of faceless and faced content.
Yeah.
I really like the idea. I really like doing voiceovers, as you probably can tell from my Instagram, and zhuzh it up a little bit. So
I like a bit of both.
Yeah.
I like doing a bit of both. you know.
Yeah.
I think it's difficult if you've never taken pictures of products particularly, you know, that can be challenging to get the lighting right, can't it?
Yeah.
And I quite like getting my face on the picture, because I think when your face is all over your own grid, people start recognizing you, and you know, people will know you when you're out and about, and you want people to recognize you. You want, you know, that is the idea really of social media, is to be social and for people to recognize you. And when people think of Avon or a brand, you want them to then think of you.
Absolutely.
But you know, also you can use, like I was talking to you the other day, I'd made this Instagram reel using the gua sha tool to explain how to do it. Now Amy could go onto that, or anyone could go onto that and use my audio and just record their own clip. And if you don't like this, I mean, I don't like the sound of my own voice, you know.
I can't listen to it back.
What, my voice?
No. If I create my own video and do a voiceover, I cannot listen to it back.
I have a different
just
voice.
have to really quickly record it and then just go, right, that's done. I'm never listening back to that again, ever again. And if I accidentally stumble across it and accidentally play it, I'm like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
But have a play, you know, like if you see somebody else's, you know, use other people's audios. It doesn't have to be everything from scratch. You know, you can sort of pull bits and bobs from here, there, and everywhere. But have a go. You know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, sometimes I take a picture in the car with my brochure. I haven't done that for a while, but for some reason, like even if I'm just doing that, you know, it goes really well. The pictures.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just a case of just getting your own content out there and taking pictures of anything. And I think
the dogs come to join us now.
Little Meg's come now. Sometimes I don't think people realise how many pictures like I've got on my camera roll to get one decent one. You know,
join the club.
If I was to do a voiceover, please do not think I do it in one take. Like it can take me 15, 20 goes to get it right. Sometimes you know, I've got it written on a piece of paper, or I have it written on my screen, and I'm talking and I'm doing this, that, and the other. There's a lot of progression. You ask anybody who you think is good at doing reels how many they've made, and they'll probably tell you hundreds, you know, if they're good at it.
Yeah, I was going to say at least. So
have a little think about and see what other people do, and look at influencers that you like. So for example, I bet you like Stacey Solomon, don't you? Yeah, I just knew it. I just knew it. I love it.
And her and Mrs. Hinch.
Yeah. So, you know, they're really good. Like, look at the kind of influencers that you like and what they kind of do. And I'm sure they don't just, Mrs. Hinch doesn't just put a picture of like hair cleaning product on. You know, she'll be using it. She'll be, you know, taking pictures of it. People will be taking pictures of it and tagging her in and doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So look at what other people are doing, because that's really important as well. So content creation, start thinking ahead. You know, I bought some baubles. I know you did it last year, didn't you? So
yeah,
Temu again, bought these big plastic baubles. I've bought some cotton wool balls to go in them, and I'm gonna put some things in that, and they're going to be on my grid. So I'm going to have a little play around, and give yourself some time, you know. Set yourself some time aside to have a practice. As little Meg, look at her little head, she's such a cutie. Everything's weird. Like, I'm just used to seeing rooms, I'm not used to seeing corridors. I keep getting lost in the house.
She's going, where are you? Hello.
I'm like, the dog's bigger than I thought the dog was going to be. So yeah, content creation, have a little think, and you know, reach out for inspiration from your favorite influencers. Black Friday or Black October, this is going to be massive, I think, because last year some of the stuff was really good.
Good.
Where are we here? October.
It's on the back of this.
It's on November, isn't it? Is that November? Yeah. What does it say? Black Friday?
Yeah. Oh, so sometimes they do Black Month, don't they?
Well, I suppose some people start putting these out
here,
middle of October, don't they? Oh, there's loads, isn't there? I've not really looked. Yeah. So if you haven't got your brochures for November, get them, and then you'll start seeing
page 183 all the way to 204.
And in November as well, you have got this Christmas gift guide. So I think there's lots of pajamas in this. I don't know whether in this one, or is it in that one, the advent calendars. Heatless curls. These are interesting. I fancy trying these facial rollers. Maybe. The globes, the facial globes. I quite fancy them. And also when I went to the seasonal showcase, There's the gua sha we were talking about before. If you haven't seen that, head over to my Instagram and there is a little demonstration video on there. Eye patches, I'm quite interested in trying them because
I've heard they're really good. Putting them in the fridge.
Oh, do you? And what do you do? Do you just?
I've never had them, but I've heard you put them in the fridge for like cooling your face down.
So do you? I don't know why I thought this. I thought you put your eye cream on and then put them on top.
It depends on what eye mask it is. There's different ones, I believe, because you can just get some plain silicone ones, which is where you would put the cream on first and then those on top. But then there's cooling ones, which is what you put in the fridge.
Let me tell you about these bags. I seen that pink one, love it.
Oh, let's have a look.
They look nothing in the brochure. Honestly, really, really lovely. £12. There was a gold one and a pink one. The pink one was gorgeous. Much nicer in person.
I know what seasonal products was back now.
Go on. Okay. Well, I'm going to carry on having a look through this, and you can talk about that.
So right, we finally the brains clicked as to what the final thing we were going to talk about. So the final thing that I was going to talk about was basically gifting. So another thing that I will have on the table or a table at my Jingle and Mingle event will be gifts.
I'm quite tempted to eat these.
You better not, they're for my customers. Not got enough bags for you to start.
They're my favourites.
It's because I've got one with a Malteser out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the galaxy and the stickers. I just love all chocolate anyway. Go on.
I'll find some chocolate for you after. So these, I don't know if you can see this without. I was like, oh, go on, you just go for it then. So I got these little gift tags actually when I was in Holland. So I'm afraid I can't give you a link for those, because they were just really cute when I saw them. And I was like, oh, they'll be perfect. So I put the price on, but what it's actually worth. And these baskets I just pick up throughout the year. So I buy quite a lot of them in January time and store them ready for Christmas. I will do some gift packages around Easter time, but I don't sell too many. So these are more for Christmas. But I slowly save things throughout the year. And charity shops are really, really, really good at stocking these sort of things now. Yeah, try charity shops. I've bought one like this for about £3. And it comes with the packaging at the bottom and the cellophane. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So it's the lavender range. I think it's called the, I want to say relaxation set.
Is it this month?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes, I think it is. Yes.
So
it's the Absolute Nourishment treatment serum, the lavender and ginger hand wash, the pillow mist, lavender calm bubble bath, the Footworks clay mask in lavender, and also the hand cream in lavender. So a really relaxing one. And I've just popped it in this basket, £15, and it's worth £25. And they sell like absolute hotcakes.
I can't find that one, but I found Floral Delights, which is £7.50. And that is on page 149 of October. And there is another one which is £7, Sweet Moments.
So this is another one. I can't remember where this is from, but that's £1.40.
What's that?
And that's the basket.
I'm just looking on Temu now. Of course, where else would I be looking? Now, if you are going to buy anything off Temu, just give yourself a couple of weeks. Sometimes it can be there within a week. Sometimes it can take like 3 weeks, can't it, to come? But there's loads on here. So those pink ones are nice with little cat ears.
All of this is Temu, actually, find.
Look at them. There's loads and loads to try. There's loads of baskets. Look at that one.
Oh,
I got some off Temu. I think they were like, I use them from the markets.
Yeah.
You know, with the handles on, they've got like a big bow on.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff. But
there really is.
Home Bargains. I know they've got them.
I want to say some of those were from Poundland or B&M Bargains or something like that. But they do some, like I say, January is the perfect time to get them. Save them up throughout the year, and then you're all stocked ready for Christmas. I also try and save packaging throughout the year. So anything like that is being gifted for the boys or what have you. So this, I briefly picked it up earlier. Apologies. So this little basket is something that one of my sons got given for Christmas with a present in it. I can't remember what he got now. I want to say a teddy and some chocolates. But that basket's perfect. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's really quite sturdy. And I'll put a little bit of tissue paper in the bottom of there and create a little basket. And again, I can create it with children, but it's just got some little hearts on it. So it could be used for an adult. It's no problem at all. So yeah, utilise what you've got already.
Yeah, because there's loads of places that you could look on Amazon, you could look on eBay.
Yeah.
Like you said, Poundland, there's Home Bargain. What's the other one? B&M Bargains.
Yeah.
There's just I think
Pound Stretcher.
Yeah, there's like that. What's that cheap card shop?
Card Factory.
Card Factory. They always have gifty things in there. Are you just going to have gifting at your event, or are you going to have like what you'd have out in your market?
If there's enough space, I'll have what I have out at my market too. But for me, when I do a market, it's attracting new customers, whereas the people that are coming to this event are already my customers. So there's a big difference there. So I will put it out if I have enough room, but otherwise no, because like I say, it's more when I do events, it's more for finding new customers or putting the word out there that Avon does still exist and things like that. So
very good. And of course, you're going to have your brochures and all different lots of pens, order forms. Oh, the other thing I have got as well. You're going to ask me to find them now, though, aren't you? Wish lists. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Do you know what you could have like a little station? Couldn't you set up with
in my head? I'm all prepped.
With your light, with your light. For consultations.
Yes.
Because when we go to seasonal showcase events, there's they have like chairs, don't they? Like makeup chairs and the lighting ring, and different things out. I suppose you could have something set up with just what do you call it? Consultation forms on that people can, come along and fill in.
Yeah, definitely.
What we're looking for. Oh God, show me this.
Show me this. So this is ready for my pamper party.
Well, you could have that at the event, couldn't you? For people to book. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is something special, isn't it?
You saw this in the corner then, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Come on, you talk us through.
This is Temu galore. So hang on, let me take it all off individually.
Did they come with it? No. You bought that separate?
Yeah, these are all separate. So you've got a spinning rotation, and the top section there is to put brushes in.
Ah.
And you can spin it. There's 4 shelves, so 8 sections. Oh, excuse me, God.
Quite a big section. Did you decide where to put the shelves?
Yeah, you can alter the height no matter to what. But what my thinking is Temu.
Oh, Temu.
Everything's Temu. I was going to have 1 shelf for eye creams, 1 shelf for moisturisers, 1 shelf for night creams, 1 shelf for masks. But the masks are quite tall, hence why I wanted a couple of bigger ones. So each category is different. And then the idea is I'll invite my customers for a pamper night, and I will try and encourage them to use products that they don't currently use. So if they currently use, say for instance, the vitamin C eye cream, I would maybe try and encourage them to use the renewal power cream at that beauty event and see what they think.
What about having a picture frame with book your pamper party for January, or at your event, and definitely. All set up looking like it, you know.
So then to go with that, when I do have a pamper party, these came as a set. Obviously, I've added the things in. So it's cotton buds, cotton pads, and cotton wool balls. But I wanted to just get it so it's all matching. So it's got the wooden lids.
Are these from Temu?
Yeah, all of it's Temu.
How much are they?
A set of 3, I think, was £3, £3.50, something like that. And then, like I say, I've just added the products inside.
Nice.
So I just more try to kind of separate it out weight-wise. I'll sort that out after.
Lovely.
And then these bowls, there's 10 of these little bowls. They were meant to come with spatulas, I thought, but the spatulas didn't come. So they're not massive, but they're dishwasher safe. And I was thinking, I could use lollipop sticks. It's no problem that the spatulas haven't come, so I just use lollipop sticks instead. But that's to apply the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 10 of those bowls. So they are ideal. And this looks really manky, but I'm going to explain what this is. So I got a bag here. So this is what's inside the bag that Lisa's holding up.
Can I open it?
You can if you want to.
I do.
Go on then.
Looks like a tablet.
It looks like a tablet. Do you want to know what that tablet turns into?
Let me guess. Is it a cloth?
It's a cloth. So they're really cool, I must admit. I was so excited. Turns into a cloth like this. You just put it in a bit of water and it turns into a cloth this big. But the reason, and it's quite a thick cloth, really, isn't it?
It's been worth waiting 40 minutes to see this cloth.
It has been. So the reason why I like the idea of these was that the customer will know nobody else has touched that cloth, basically, because it's all individually packaged.
How much was that? It's Temu.
All Temu. I think they were like £1.50.
It's one of our trainers' fault, isn't it? It's Ruby's fault.
Just Ruby's fault. It is Ruby's fault. And then these are actually meal prep bowls, okay, for food preparation. And I really like the fact they're pink, ready for Avon. Nice. I'm not going to lie. So there's 6 of these for £3.50, and they've actually got lids. But in these, on a pamper party, I would put warm water. So that's what you can put your tablet into to make it into your cloth. And
where were these from? Sorry.
These would be
£3.50.
B&M £3.50 for 6.
Bargain.
And again, you can put those in the dishwasher after.
Do they get a spaghetti bolognese to take home?
They don't get a spaghetti bolognese, I'm afraid. Not even spaghetti carbonara. I mean, I don't even know what that is. Some healthy salad on the front, isn't it? That chicken Caesar salad, would you say?
Yeah, it looks like Parmigiano.
It does look like Parmigiano.
Yeah,
not going to be from my house.
That's good. I love them. How much are they?
I want to say they're like £1.50 to 30.
Honestly, what a bargain.
Dirt cheap.
So I think we've covered absolutely loads. We've got the whole Jingle and Mingle, Amy's event, my event. Amy's been showing us a little bit of her skincare event as well, what she's going to do. Content creation, Black Friday, get your books, get doing a bit of planning, get your diary out and have a little bit of fun. Get jingling and mingling. Jingle and mingle all the way. And don't make anything too difficult for yourself. And but have a little bit of fun at the time. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. We've had a bit of fun. It's been different.
It is. I've got the numbest bum in the world. I'm not going to lie.
Bless you. Thanks very much, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of the evening or whenever it is you're watching this. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.